guys, welcome to the Faithful Farmer Momma. Today I am on a trip. I am going to learn how to make a barn quilt with a friend. Join me as we go and explore our creative side. So today is barn quilt day. So the history of barn quilts are kind of cool. If you ever look them up, there are actual states that have barn quilt trails that you can go and follow and see all these amazing painted and wood made quilts that are up on the side of these barns. I have been in admiration of them for years and years and years. I know that the Amish actually do something like this. They paint on the side of their buildings. They've done it since I was a little girl. I remember as a little girl. So I am super excited to go inside this cute little store and go make my own barn quilt with a friend of mine. Cute. It's hidden away in this little strip mall. It's called the Craft Room. We come in and we're welcomed by this cute little dog. Her name is Savannah. She is a service dog for the girl who taught our class, and these are some of the samples of the quilts that they do. So cute. What a cute little place. So the Craft Room actually does all kinds of crafts throughout the month, and they have classes for everything. There's jewelry and glass art and bead art and painting and just some beautiful, beautiful pieces. I was totally admiring this stained glass work right here, mosaic work, beautiful. That is definitely a class I'll be coming back to take. And here are some of the quilts in different colors. How cute for Valentine's Day. Y'all, this is beads. So we get our project and we have to organize all these little pieces of wood. The girl who does the class actually pre-cuts everything, and it is reclaimed wood, which is really awesome to me. I love the smell and the feel of old wood. So it's like a puzzle, going through this bag with all these pieces, and the ladies that were next to us actually had 2 different quilts than my friend and I had. So we get the pieces along with this little puzzle that we have to match and put it all together. And I will tell you, putting this puzzle together one-handed was pretty difficult. But after a lot of work and moving things around and trying to shuffle them in there, everything did finally fit. It amazed me how everybody went about putting them together so differently. I love all the character in the wood, the coloring, and the texture. They're just so pretty. It's my last piece, guys. Nothing's glued down, it's just loose on the bottom of this board. Excuse me, on the top of the board, just sitting there. So the next step is actually to glue the outside part around. We even had Frappuccino to go with our quilt. Yum. So now that it's all together, a reminder of what I was doing, we start gluing the outside border pieces on. There are 4 big pieces to hold the quilt actually together, which again, one-handed is not the easiest task. We are using a Gorilla wood glue. I had no idea that Gorilla Glue made wood glue. Y'all, I have got to get me some of this stuff. Once all the corners are glued down, you just take these little clamps and clamp each corner down to hold the outside until it dries. Then we went and picked out paint. I picked out white, black, teal, and a gray. I watered my paint down so that it would kind of go into the wood a little more and not be so thick. I love the effect on the barn wood. It just was so pretty. Here's my white that's all done. My friend's colors were a little different than mine, and it's so neat to watch how they change the quilt. This piece here, I'm going to actually do a metallic teal. I love the sheen of the metallic. It is so pretty. Now fitting the pieces back in is a little difficult at times, but you just got to move pieces around until everything can kind of work together. And then after every piece is painted, you're going to glue it back in so that they don't move once they're set. Most of the gals here took all their pieces out and then did it. For some reason, I just felt that I needed to keep it together as I was painting sections. So I would do one color at a time. Next, we put in all the black pieces. I really feel that the black made this piece pop so much. On to all the little pieces. Now, these were a little more difficult to get out, and you'll see me struggle here, and I have to start moving things around to try and get them out because they're kind of getting wedged now because things are getting tighter and glued in. And these little pieces right here, I actually painted white as well, and then I painted the inner parts a metallic, little deeper teal green color, and then gray. So I'm just fitting the starburst in the center. I love how it's just coming together one little piece at a time. I would use the back of the paintbrush just to make sure that everything was seated and hitting the glue. I love the variation of colors and just what people do to be different. The ladies next to us had a different pattern, which was absolutely stunning as well. So it was a great time today, guys. Really enjoyed learning how to make a barn quilt. It is something I definitely would be doing again, and hopefully a bigger one for a bigger barn. Thanks for joining me again, guys. See you later.